This is a very simple and cheap hack on a web camera to make it an infrared web camera. I chose a camera that's very cheap that you can get on the internet. In fact, I bought a bunch of them on a lot, and they were about $1 each. I like this one because the lens unscrews and you can work with it very easily and take out what they call the hot filter, which blocks out infrared frequencies. Very easy to reach the hot filter on this camera. And once you remove that, it automatically records in the infrared. So here's the screw out lens. What I did was just use a Dremel tool to cut out the last 1/4 inch to reach that lens. I found out later it's much easier to just use a sharp knife. It's much cleaner and the plastic isn't that hard. So easier to use a sharp knife or a box cutter to expose that lens. There it is. And you just pry it out with a X-Acto knife or something. The rest of the lens is untouched. Then you trim the edges if there's any ragged edges to enable yourself to screw it back into the lens. This is the result. First one was a light and IR. This is IR only. Ignore IR only light, total darkness. Ignore that ugly man in the picture. And you can see the focus isn't that good, but it's a cheap web camera, about $2. And this is a still picture, again, total darkness. I would recommend you experiment on this because it's cheap, and then go to the higher value web cameras. You don't want to ruin something that costs $50 or $60, so start on the cheap ones. That's it. Enjoy.